Self-limiting beliefs. When you can change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Wayne Dyer. Self-limiting beliefs are beliefs that can prevent one from chasing or even setting goals because the goals and dreams you got to reach for a variety of reasons. These beliefs become cemented in our brains through our environment and experiences throughout our lifetimes. While these notions can grow to be hindrances, when we feel the need to climb the ladder of self-actualization, they probably served a useful purpose at some point. On many levels, we come by these beliefs quite naturally. Our brains are literally wired to keep us out of harm's way or keep us from taking on things that could be considered risky behavior. Examples of self-limiting beliefs. We have thoughts swirling in and out of our heads at a staggering rate constantly. In the formative years and beyond, we are starting to develop the ideas that will shape our future. We say things like, "I do not have enough time for that," or "I do not have the money to start that." One practice that is essential when beginning to tackle self-limiting beliefs is to question the validity of the preconceptions that seem to flow so freely from our mouths and in our minds. When one takes the time to analyze the statements that are the root of killing our dreams and goals, often he or she will begin to realize that the statements are simply not true. We can make time for things that are important. There is always time. It just may require cutting out non-essential activities or rearranging one's schedule. On the topic of scant money or other resources, while money is a significant barrier to entry for most industries, there are often other ways through creativity or utilizing other people's money to circumvent the potential roadblocks. "I don't know how to," or "I don't know where to start" are two common excuses many use. This is quickly becoming less and less valid argument since there are more and more ways to learn how to do practically anything through the search engines, YouTube, Udemy, online schools, and many other distribution channels. We are truly in the information age with no turning back. Learning is becoming easier through technology and resources. Often what is a more accurate statement is, "I do not want to take time or effort to learn too." One thing that technology can't replace is the effort is still required. While it is easy to form analysis paralysis, one must learn to focus on the pertinent skills and information that needs to be learned. Conclusion. What we say both outwardly and in our minds can make the difference in succeeding or failing. Our beliefs are shaped by our parents, teachers, friends, experiences, and many other environmental factors. It is important to differentiate between our beliefs and facts. They are definitely not one and the same. Our beliefs are contaminated by listening to those that may or may not be the best to form lifelong beliefs from. Money is a great example of this. We often learn principles of money from our parents who may or not be successful in accumulating wealth. If your parents made it paycheck by paycheck, wouldn't it be wise to question these beliefs and principles? Money is only one of many examples. The point is, one should question common beliefs. They do not necessarily contain common sense. Seek out experts and others that have succeeded and find out how they were able to find success. Finding others who are doing what you would like to do can eliminate self-limiting beliefs. There will always be those that will tell you what you want will not work. Always consider the source. The world is full of people that have succeeded when nearly everyone around them said they would not. Action steps. Become cognizant of the ideals that are the source of impeding your progress. Becoming complacent and accepting there are not better ways or more success will guarantee the status quo is as far as you will go. Write these down so you can visualize what is holding you back and analyze and question these one by one. While most of what happens in our minds is below the conscious level, what we say can be controlled. When self-limiting beliefs are announced orally, your brain accepts it as fact. Eliminate these toxic beliefs from your vocabulary. While it is not all that is required to overcome self-imposed limitations, it is a good starting point. Utilize techniques to help overcome self-limiting beliefs. You can actually aid in reprogramming your brain with meditation, subconscious training, affirmations, visualizations, and many other methods. Experiment with some of these to find which ones are going to work best for you. Adopting a continuous learning mindset. In her book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, Carol Dweck utilized 30 years of research and practice in the educational field to differentiate between a fixed versus a growth mindset. We all would like to think that we are intelligent and have all the tools we need to succeed. However, the information age has taught us all a very important lesson. There will always be more to know and learn and practice. Advances in neuroscience have shown that the brain is more dynamic and malleable than previously thought. This means that neural pathways and networks can actually change over time and establish new connections while strengthening others that are not quite as strong. We all know people, or maybe even ourselves, that totally dismiss new learning opportunities from fear that we simply do not have the capacity to learn and grasp seemingly difficult or new topics. How often have you heard someone say, "I can't do math," or "I'm such a klutz, I could never dance," and the lists could go on forever. These are examples of having a fixed mindset. While it's certainly true that some things come easier than others, adopting a growth mindset frees our mind to the possibilities of overcoming potential weaknesses through constant learning and effort or work. The concept of continuous learning and improvement is definitely not anything new. The Japanese word kaizen, literally meaning change for the better, refers to any change, large or small. Over the years, the word kaizen seems to have taken on more of an incremental or small changes definition that implies small improvements that occur over a longer period of time, but that over time can make a significant difference. Being 1% better every day does not sound earth-shattering, but a 20% to 30% change over a month can be a huge impact. The popularity of the term Kaizen came from Toyota and has been implemented successfully by another American car manufacturer, Ford Motor Company. However, other large companies such as Pratt Whitney, Lockheed Martin, Intel, and Allied Signal, just to name a few, have adopted Kaizen in one form or another. The concept is not limited to only large businesses and has also become a popular one with both small businesses and personal growth enthusiasts, and numerous books have been penned about the subject. How to adopt a growth or continuous learning mindset. The concept of continuous learning certainly sounds good on the surface, but how can one actually begin to adopt the growth mindset and reap the benefit? As with any new habit, it takes time to evaluate, plan, and implement the new and improved habit. First of all, simply become aware of the things that you may have dismissed because of a fixed mindset. It is likely something where there is not natural ability or apparent innate talent. You must also sincerely want to take on the new challenge. Without this, it is doomed from inception. Next, there must be a commitment to put forth the effort required for the new challenges and be prepared for inevitable setbacks along the way. It is completely normal to meet these challenges, and this is where your improved growth mindset will kick in and aid you on the journey. The truth is, these points of resistance are where most people meet their demise on a new opportunity or challenge. The ones that succeed will seek solutions to problems or find other means to circumvent any arising roadblocks. There's no real magic here. Persistence and an open mind are paramount to success. Conclusion. Although popularized by a teacher and prevalent in education history, the growth or continuous learning mindset has been found to have practical application across many industries and platforms. Having a fixed mindset can impede one's growth substantially because it significantly reduces the amount of solutions and alternatives that are available. Having a continuous learning outlook will keep an individual humble because the essence of the mindset is that one person does not have all the answers, and it is also conceding that situations and options are fluid based on globalization and rocket ship speed increases in technology. The keys are awareness, desire to change and learn, and persistence in addressing problems and issues along the path. If these are present, success is within reach. Action steps. Think about and list some things that interest you, but you may have thought learning it or doing it was out of reach based on preconceived ideas or what others have told you. Pick one of these as a starter and try to keep an open mind about the subject. Be cognizant of self-talk language and replace negative talk like, "This is just too difficult," and replace it with something like, "This will definitely be a challenge," but I am committing to the time and effort required to improve. Do not be afraid to fail or make mistakes. It is inevitable that there will be mistakes along your journey. It is part of the process, and it will make you more prepared for the next step or the next challenge. Keep an open mind and persist. It will separate you from the masses.